Good evening, one and all. It is Ted the Speed Learner once again, and I am once more the winner of the Video Response Wars this week. Bear with me, I swallowed a piece of cake instead of ate it, and it didn't go down very well. Anyway, what would I like to say to myself? Well, basically, number one, I will be attending the Labor Day parade tomorrow, and I will be videotaping it and posting it on YouTube. And for those of you who have not yet started school, I say welcome back. For those of you who have, remember that I am also on TeacherTube, so you can watch my videos on TeacherTube as well as YouTube under the same name of Speed Learner. I often tell people to Google the name Speed Learner, and what happens is that they'll go to YouTube and type in the name Speed Learner that way. Now I'm going to show you what happens when you do this. As you can see here, I've typed in the name Speed Learner in the YouTube bar, the search bar, and well, I can see that some of mine are actually starting to keep, they're coming up. As you can see, boy, I've gotten up there. Wow, I did not know this. Woo-wee! So if you Google the name Speed Learner, you can start seeing all my videos. As you can see, there are a lot of videos. Okay, but usually when I tell people to Google, what I'm referring to, and I'll show you. I can't tell you how many times I tell people this and they get it all wrong. Here's Google.com, and what I tell people to do is type in the name Speed Learner. And when you do, dun, 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 I'm number 1 on the list. I'm also like number 4 on the list for TeacherTube, so you can find me there as well. Now, what are you going to find on TeacherTube? Well, what you're going to do basically is you're going to find the same videos I have on YouTube. It's just I have not copied all of them from YouTube and posted them on TeacherTube. Okay, so you're going to be kind of limited as to what you see on TeacherTube, whereas if you go to YouTube, you'll see everything. So that's basically what's going on there. I wanted to say thank you to all those people who have been writing me recently. They've been complimenting me on my videos, and that's wonderful. I'm glad you're watching. And now that I have built 2 computers, I'm sure by now you have probably seen I put up a couple of new Euclid proofs, and there'll be more of that in the not too distant future. I will be doing the Italian lessons. If somebody knows how to say hamburger patties in Italian, I would love to know. I'm still doing research on this. Hopefully I can find out. The thing is that now that I have shown you people how to build computers, yes, it's a long process. I'm not going to lie to you on that. But it is not a hard process. If it was such a hard process, how did I do it? I've never had any formal training on this. So it is not a hard process. It's just a long process. It's not something for the weak. So there you go. I am still trying to solve the WebDAV problem in Windows 7. I have yet to find a decent solution. I'm still trying to figure out a way to do port 80 without using a static web address. Static web addresses are really not nice. What happens is that people begin to realize that you have a static web address. So every time, see, when you put your computer in sleep mode, or when you turn your computer off, the web address that you have on your computer changes. The very second you turn that computer back on, your internet service provider provides you with a new address. But if you have a static web address, that means that your computer has an address that never changes. And after a while, people start figuring it out, and when they do, boom, you're in trouble. That's not a good idea. So that's one of the things I'm trying to do. I'm also having a little bit of trouble with my local area network. I can see the other computers. I just can't seem to access them. And I haven't quite figured that out either. In one of my future videos, I am going to show you how to reset a router. I'm not going to tell you everything about it, but I'm going to tell you that it is not as hard as everybody would like to think it is. So there you go. There's just a lot of going on. I will be videotaping on the 11th and the 12th. I know I'm kind of way behind on videos. I also want to say that the Fat Aussie Bastard, he is kind of running neck and neck with me right now. He still has more videos than me, but I'm starting to catch up. So hopefully it won't be too much longer and I'll have more videos than he will. But anyway, that's another story for another time. In the meantime, I'm going to create some new web pages because I bought some books at a library book sale. The library that I go to all the time once a year has a book sale, and I was able to attend, and I bought some new books, and I'm going to do some experimentation with these new books, and you will see all this on YouTube. In the meantime, until I figure out the WebDAV situation, I would suggest everybody use any client. And that's pretty much all I've got to say at this point. I will say one last thing. If you have not yet gotten your flu shots, I highly recommend it. I got mine. It didn't make me feel too good afterwards, but I'm fine now. I'm just fine. I kind of slept it off. And I can tell you that if I felt that way for one particular night, I can't imagine what it would be like to have that going on, you know. I did get a pasta boat, and I will be showing that to you on YouTube in the not too distant future, so you'll get to see that. And that's pretty much it. Some people have been saying, well, gee, I don't like how you tape things in Real Player. It's just that my internet connection, it's really, really good, but it's still not at that gigabit range yet. They are upgrading my system periodically, so I'm getting faster and faster uploads and downloads. So eventually that'll be the situation. I am going to start moving to more of a Windows Movie Video format. For some videos it's just not necessary. For other videos it would be a nice thing to have. Anyway, Monique Monacat, if you're watching this, there will be more Italian lessons. I've got them done. I just haven't set them into the computer yet. Probably over my vacation, that's exactly what I'm going to do. So, there you are. That's pretty much all I've got to say. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.